Ouch. Yeah. Hi, so my name is Jason and I'm here to talk about my acne story. The whole thing happened in a span of 6 years. So I'm here to talk about how it started, my mga breakouts ko, and then what I did throughout the whole time until I met my doctor and then went through the treatment for all of it. Hanggang sa ngayon na mini-maintain ko na lang yung nangyari sa akin. I was 15 when it all started. I was a senior in high school. I've always had really great skin, you know, up until that time. So inisip ko na maybe I should, you know, start experimenting with products. Syempre, you know, you're a teenager, you're curious, ganyan. So bili-bili ako ng kung ano-ano. Makita ko lang if I saw that it was interesting, you know, I would buy it and then use it for myself. And then I realized ko after nun na siguro for me hindi siya naging okay kasi doon nag-start yung breakouts ko. My whole face was filled with pimples. Puro maliliit lang, puro butlig-butlig lang. Pero there was no part of my skin sa face na wala nun. Lahat talagang plakado na meron talagang maliliit na tigyawat. Although it did not have yung mga big pimples na may pus, syempre hindi pa rin maganda yun, di ba? I remember na madami akong friends na ganun yung naging reaction sa akin na parang, uy, nakakagulat naman na parang biglang ang dami ko palang pimples sa face, ganun. That continued until I was in college. Buong college life ko, I was struggling with acne. You know, some days it would be better, parang konti lang siya and controlled, and then some days, you know, it would be so wild, kasi nang pangit ko tignan, like, nahihiya talaga ako lumabas and all. And sayang lang, because when I was in college, I wanted to try a lot of things. I tried a bunch of stuff, mga co-curriculars, pero hindi ako nag-venture out sa lahat ng mga gusto kong gawin. Kasi syempre, pag may gusto kang gawin or i-try na bago, wala kang confidence. Syempre, yung kapitbahay ko, di ba, kumukuha ng labada. Hi! But anyway, I just did not have that confidence to begin with. So, parang instead na mag-try pa din ako, wala na, discouraged na ako before I even started. But I realized na hindi pwede yung ganon if I want to succeed. Kasi pag after na ng college, in the real world, wala na mag-a-adjust sa'yo, diba? Kasi pag in college, syempre, kahit anong gawin mo, you know, pag graduate ka, that's the end goal of everyone. Pero pag sa real world, walang mag-a-adjust sa'yo. Pag hindi ka confident, kakainin ka ng buhay din. So, ayun, I was 21 and it was at its peak. My skin was really bad. I remember na iisipin ko na I would be lucky if I only had like 3 pieces of acne on my face per day. Like, lucky na ako nun. It meant na I was, you know, on a normal day, I was getting more and more and more of that. Na-experience ko na lahat. Hindi ka makahinga dahil may tigyawat ka sa may ilong mo. Na-experience ko na yung may tigyawat ka on top of a tigyawat. Tapos ko lang sobrang kadire. Pati sa labi, yung alam mo yon, kating-kati ka na, pero hindi mo siya matanggal. Mata, yung meron nakaharang sa mata. Lahat yon na-experience ko na sobrang, wala, lahat na. I mean, struggle ako eh. That's when my friend Jen recommended me to this doctor. He's Doc Adrian Laurel. He's a doctor here in Alabang. Siya yung tumulong sa kanya. And then I went to him. My whole treatment was for 9 months. Noong unang consultation ko sa kanya, sinabi pa siya sa akin na parang he told me na, alam mo Iho, may itsura ka eh, pero walang titingin sa'yo na sasabihin na may itsura ka if puro ka pimple. Kasi ang unang isipin nila is, ang dami namang pimple na to. Parang, hey, I'm more than just my skin, pero yan lang yung napapansin niya eh. You know, I can't blame them. It's the first thing you see in a person, di ba? Mukha talaga. Nung, ano ko yun, parang sabi ko, okay, you know, if this guy really helps me, I'm gonna take this really seriously. The first 2 months, I did not see any significant change. I was still breaking out. Parang it got worse pa nga eh. But apparently, that's just normal. I think that's, you know, probably my first tip. Don't expect results fast. Be patient. Kasi parang lang yan, you know, any type of skill you wanna learn, it takes, you know, a lot of time. Parang yan pag-gym, you know, you're not gonna be fit in the first few months, diba? Just stick with it and be consistent with your routine and you'll get there. And then from 3 to 5 months, you know, I was starting to see na parang butlig-butlig na lang yung lumalabas. And from someone na, you know, before the treatment, you know, would get 3 a day nga, diba, minimum. But the butlig-butlig was already like a big improvement for me. So when I started seeing na talagang, okay, this is the result, yun, so sobrang okay na ako dun. For 5 to 9 months, I remember I was not breaking out anymore. Wala nang lumalabas, but I still had the acne marks. May mga hyperpigmentation, mga itim-itim sa face. I had a lot of those kasi nga I came from, really bad breakouts. And then, yun, winwork on na namin yung mga marks. Parang iniban na namin yung mga ginagawa namin para mag-accommodate na siya, para mawala yung mga marks, maging even na yung skin tone ko. Another thing I realized na a tip that I could give people, yung unang problema nyo is the growth of acne and the fact that it's still coming out. Ang dami kasi nagsasabi sa akin na, Jason, konting pimples na lang naman, pero puro marks ako, problema ko talaga yung marks. Na-realize ko na no, the first problem is the acne and that it's growing. Once you stop that, then dun na lang isipin yung marks. Kasi as long as tinitigawat kayo, magkakaroon ulit ng marks yan after. Kasi alam mo, hindi siya tigil eh. So kailangan mo na patigilin yung fact na nagkaka-pimple kayo. By the ninth month, when I went to him, he was like, sobrang na-touch ako kasi he was like, okay Jason, di mo na kailangan bumalik sa akin, ayaw na kita makita unless may tigawat ka. Tapos parang natuwa ako na hearing that. Yung pinupuntahan ko dati ng mga derma, hindi naman ganun eh. Parang balik na ako ng balik and iba-iba ginagawa ko every time. But this guy, we stuck with a regimen, tried to tweak it a little bit, according to my needs. Nung okay na ako, wala na. Huwag ka na bumalik. Ganyan. So parang nakatawa lang. And then naririnig ko sa mga friends ko na pumunta kay doc, na ganun din sa kanila, natutuwa sila. Hindi na kami pinapabalik ng doctor mo, ganyan. Pag nagkaroon ka na lang ng, once in a blue moon na pimple. So, I mean, that's nice. That's really touching. It doesn't matter if you don't spend on him, for years or whatever. He just really wants to get rid of you because that means, okay na, wala ka ng problema, wala ka ng acne sa face mo. When I was done with him, this Korean skincare trend started. Nung nakita ko na it worked really good on me, it became my staple. I have like 3 or 4 products out of my usual routine with Doc Ian na ginagamit ko everyday. I will get to those in a while. So, ito sila ate sa clinic ni Doc. Yan, lagi sila nandito, mga assistant ni Doc. Si ate.
Ate Jess.
And si ate.
Ate Mai.
Diba? I'll be giving you their numbers para sa contact info. So, yeah.
Okay, I met Jason and he came into the clinic about 3 years ago. His main problem was actually his pimples or acne, and to classify it, I would classify it between the moderate to severe stage or classification. And he had those big acne, those cystic acne that can cause permanent scarring. He also had the closed and open comedones, which were fairly common at his age at that time. Siyempre, just like any other patient, Jason wanted the best version of himself, no, na mawala yung kanyang acne problem, and that's what I tried to do for him. And what I really do for my patients is to resolve the problem in the fastest possible time, hindi yung pabalik-balik, and of course with no damage or permanent scarring at the end of the treatment. Also, we wanted to achieve na hindi na babalik yung acne problem niya. So permanent solution was always at the back of our minds in treating him. We actually were successful with the treatment, and I think for anyone who knows Jason, parang artista, a big transformation, and Jason is really a good endorser and a model for the treatment that we did to him. Actually, I asked Jason to come to the clinic every week, maybe for the first month, so that's about 3 or 4 visits. After that, he came back every 2 weeks na, and then every month na. That's how I treat my patients, and that's how fast we try to achieve the treatment and the results. What we did with him is the priority was to really have those big pimples resolved without any scarring. Maybe do cleaning twice in the first month, and then of course remove the oiliness, close the pores. That takes about 1 to 2 months, that stage, and then whatever marks have been left with those big pimples that he had before, that was the next stage of the treatment. So the removal of the scars and the marks. So if you see Jason now, there aren't any dark marks that have been left by the big pimples that he used. Kumbaga walang ebidensya that there were big pimples before. That's what we try to do for him. Of course, yung pagko-close ng pores is very important. That's why he has very, very glowing skin. Also, preventing it from coming back. So that's what we achieved with him. Hindi na bumalik yung acne problem niya. Well, definitely for those of you who have the same problem, acne, just make sure don't hesitate. Just come over and see me. Jason would give you my clinic schedule, or you can just look me up. And the thing here is to have a professional help you and give you the status and at least give you the severity of the kind of acne that you have. That's the first step. And then, treatment should follow. Kumbaga, yung tamang treatment for the severity of the acne that you have should be the one used based on the protocol and of course, the kind of skin that you have and the activities and, just being specific and personal with the treatment. Definitely it's going to be worth it. You don't want to be left with so many deep scars that are permanent until you're in your 30s, 40s, and even 50s. Yeah, the scars are there already. And you have to take make a decisive move now and prevent it from happening. In fact, Jason has referred so many patients, and I'm proud to say that they're very, very happy that they met Jason and Jason referred them to me. So, thank you to Jason.
This time, ipapakita ko kung ano yung skincare regimen ko back when I had severe acne hanggang sa yun, yung part na tumigil na siya and tumigil na ako ng treatment kay Doc for acne. So, I have 4 products and all of which came from him. I-explain ko lang kung ano yung regimen ko and kung ano yung meron dun sa mga products na mga ingredients and what they do to help dun sa acne situation ko and possibly sa inyo rin. So, the first step is this herbal green soap. I remember this was 200 pesos. Ginagawa niya, it's like a mix of oil removal and whitening. Warning lang, mabilis siyang matunaw. So, if gagamit kayo ng soap na ganito, parang i-cut niyo siya into like small pieces talaga. Para pag nabasa siya, hindi everything basa and everything kasi natutunaw agad. For the first 2 weeks that you use it, super duper 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 nakaka-dry talaga ng skin. Make sure you don't, touch your face kahit na nakaka-tempt. Ingat lang. For the toner, we have this Acne Solve Toner. I think this is 600 pesos. It will last you naman for months, so okay lang. This has clindamycin, which apparently kills bacteria. It has acne drying properties para mabilis mag-dry yung acne nyo, obviously. For the morning, I have this Acne Solve Gel. It has benzoyl peroxide, which is parang a common thing that you hear pag mga acne-solving products. It apparently lessens bacteria and dries face hanggang sa mag-peel. And it also has azelaic acid. It helps fade acne marks faster. Apparently, it unclogs pores. This one is clear, yung Acne Solve Gel. Ayan, ewan ko nakikita nyo. Medyo malabo, sorry. Apparently, you're not supposed to put creams when you have an oily face. Kailangan gel-type products ginagamit mo. Kasi if gumagamit ka daw ng cream, parang mas lalong, may parang sobrang basa lang ng face mo. It just makes everything worse. Paggabi, I have this Acne Solve Plus Gel, which is also 600. Akala nyo maliit lang to, but this would last you more than 3 months because you only need so little every time. It's a white gel. This also has benzoyl peroxide and it has erythromycin, which apparently decreases the redness and inflammation pag meron kayong bagong pimple or pag may sugat kayo or may na-prick kayong pimple. Ayan, and it also unclogs the pores. I remember this, I really like this kasi like dati malikot ako sa kamay, like ano ko lagi yung face ko. Parang dadalasan ko lang ng gamit nito. Parang I would try to put it like on an hourly basis or whatever. And within a day, parang walang nangyari, parang walang acne na prick or anything. Wala na siyang redness or anything like that. So, yeah, that's it. Ngayon naman, pag-usapan natin yung skincare routine ko after ng treatment ko kay Doc. Nagkaroon ako ng a little bit of an obsession with mga Korean skincare since nauso siya. Although hindi ko ginagawa yung 10-step routine kasi masyadong lakang time. Meron akong mga products na nagustuhan talaga. Meron din dito mga products na galing kay Doc Ian kasi after nung treatment ko for acne, parang sinabi ko sa kanya, okay na gusto ko, parang poreless ako tignan. So he gave me a few products para sa ganong klaseng treatment naman. And yung maganda pa doon is kay Doc, hindi kailangan products na lang gagamitin mo. Ayun, so ginawa na ako ng routine nga na parang kasali talaga yung product na yon. It's a normal routine, simple lang. Cleanse, tone, moisturize. Yun naman yung mga basic, di ba, lagi. Meron din akong serum, meron din akong mask. So, alternate siya. So, on day 1, meron akong cleansing, toning, moisturize. So, let's start. So, for day 1, I just use one soap actually for both days. It's this one. It's Alanalin Exo. So, maliit lang siya. Pero yung maganda sa kanya, kahit ganito siya kaliit to, tira mo, ang liit-liit lang niya. This lasts around 6 months. It's only 180. Nirecommend ko siya sa iba kong friends and sobrang nagustuhan din nila. Ang lakas daw niya maka-bright ng skin. Minsan, pag tinatamad ako, okay na ako, solve na ako sa ganyan lang. So, first step is, nilalagyan ko ng pang-kaartehan yung sa buhok ko. Yung pangalawang step, hanapin kung saan maglalanding ang airplane. Kasi yan, lapad na ako eh. Okay lang, matay na daw yan. For both days, ito ang aking cleansing routine. So, everyday ko siya ginagamit. Day and night, so twice a day. Pag nahugasan mo na siya, circular motion daw, sa ilong maigi. Kasi di ba dyan maraming blackheads, tsaka whiteheads. Pag okay na siya, rinse ka, and then punas ulit for second step. Yak, para may sabon pa. Second step is toner from Doc Ian. This is around 600 pesos, I think. It's his pore minimizer. Although wala na akong acne nung time na yun, napansin ko talaga na sobrang lumiit yung pores ko nito. Tapos, like, pag nakikita ko ng friends ko, lagi yung tatanungin, ano ginagamit ko? Kasi nga, parang nga daw walang pores yung, lalo na yung ditong area, di ba dito normally yung malalaki yung pores. Third step, this is the last step for day 1. It's an exfoliating gel. Pag bagong gamit mo to, sobrang mamamalat yung face mo. And then, pag kunwari tumigil ka saglit, tapos gamitin mo siya ulit, yung mamalat yung face mo, which is hassle lang for like a few days. Parang may mga maliliit na balat na dry skin na natatanggal sa mukha mo. Pero after nun, sobrang worth it kasi sobrang glowing ng face mo. So I really make sure I use this like 3 to 4 days before like a big event, like a party, a birthday party, a debut, or a kasal or whatever. So ayun, that's my day 1. Simple lang. Itong 3 products lang. For the second day, dito pumapasok yung mga products na nagustuhan ko from Korean skincare. For the cleaning, yun ulit yung soap. And then after nun, I use this serum from The Ordinary, niacinamide, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. It helps sa mga blemishes mo, sa mga hyperpigmentation apparently. So pag nagkakaroon ako ng pimple once in a while, lalagay ko lang to, napapansin ko, wala pang 1 week, yung mark nawawala na rin siya kagad. Tapos, ito yung una kong ginamit na talagang naka-feel ako na lumiliit nga yung pores ko. So I just put a drop or 2 per side of my face and then massage mo lang. Focus ka sa T-zone area and then put it all over my face. Massage mo lang ng ganyan. That's okay. That's enough. Yan. Pag ginamit mo siya over a period of time, ang difference yung papansin mo rin dyan. This is one of my favorites. The Tony Moly Cucumber Water Gel. Actually, hindi siya moisturizer. I think pang gamot to pag nagka-burn ka. I think. Ako, nagustuhan ko lang siya. Nabigay lang siya sa akin. And then, nung nabigay na siya, ginamit ko. I really liked it. And also, nagdadala ako nito pag alam kong mahahagard ako for the day. Uy, super cheap lang na to. This is 200. You can find it in online shops. Actually, may nakita akong mall in Robinsons here sa Las Piñas. Binibenta siya. Medyo ingat-ingat lang dahil nung dumating siya at naka-wrap siya at ganito yung itsura niya, alam nyo na kung ano yung inisip ng iba. So, ayun, wag po tayo doon. Moisturizer po siya. Lastly, I have this, the Innisfree Super Volcanic Pore Clay Mask. Yan. I think in Korea or in mga Korean based shops talaga like Althea. Boy, no promo, pero bigyan niyo ako ng products. Joke. Alam ko mabibili na siya for 400, 500, I think. I'm not sure. Although, ito talaga matagal siya kasi it's been with me for over a year and may laman pa siya. And I use it nga, diba, 2 to 3 times a week. Maraming tao gumagamit din yan, tapos sobrang okay din daw. It came as a recommendation from a friend also. Ayun, I leave this on for 10 minutes and then after 10 minutes, I'm ready to go. So, yeah, that's my skincare routine. It's really cheap. There's no product actually that costs more than 1,000 pesos. I think the most expensive na is 800. It's not bad considering na all of these products naman you'll be using for months even if you use it every day. These are products that I really love. I've recommended them to so many people. Every single one of them, you know, loved the products also. Never naman ako napahiya with recommending these products to other people. But, I must reiterate na hindi ito product na pang acne prone skin. Ito yung pagtapos ka na. Ito yung pang maintenance mo na lang. This is when you don't get pimples anymore pero gusto mo yung parang flawless, alam mo yun, Mario Moore kind of skin. Wow, lumevels Mario Moore ang kapal ng mukha ko, diba? I've never used any of those expensive products. I mean, if you do, then that's on you. Say, ikaw na yan. If it works for you, then good job. But for me, nakatipid ako dito and I really get, comments on how nice my skin is, and even when I look in the mirror, I really like what I see. I hope this can help you, and if you try these products, tell me all about it, and if you have questions, tell me all about it also. You can message me anywhere. So that's it. Bye bye.